welcome to Mia's Stories. Make sure to subscribe to never miss an update, and a lucky chance to video chat with me. Max's parents left him at Aunt Olivia's house for the weekend, as they often did. Dropping him off felt more like a quick getaway, with a rushed see you on Sunday night before speeding off. Max pretended to protest, but deep down, he looked forward to spending time at Aunt Olivia's house. Aunt Olivia, drowning her sorrows in alcohol after a bitter divorce, spent most of her days in a drunken haze. However, this opened up an opportunity for Max to explore her wardrobe freely. When he arrived at her house on that Saturday morning, Aunt Olivia was already lost in a sea of empty bottles on the couch. Max greeted her, receiving a mumbled response in return. Excited for the weekend ahead, Max quickly made his way to his aunt's bedroom, where he found a treasure trove of clothing waiting for him. He knew the layout of her wardrobe by heart and didn't bother about putting things back in place. Aunt Olivia never seemed to notice or care about the disarray, lost in her own world. Delving into her dresser, Max selected a mint-colored girdle with a built-in garter from the top drawer. The delicate lace and shimmering fabric captivated him. Aunt Olivia's lingerie was a stark contrast to his mother's plain and functional pieces. He had dabbled in his mother's underwear before, but nothing compared to the sensuality of Aunt Olivia's collection. Max couldn't resist the urge to try on Aunt Olivia's lacy girdle. He quickly stripped off his own clothes, feeling a rush of excitement as he slipped into the delicate fabric. The girdle hugged his body in all the right places, making him feel sensual and daring. As he admired himself in the mirror, a mischievous idea formed in his mind. Aunt Olivia was still passed out on the couch downstairs, oblivious to his escapades. Max decided to take his exploration a step further. He tiptoed back to Aunt Olivia's bedroom and rummaged through her lingerie drawer, finding a matching set of lace bra and panties. Without hesitation, he slipped them on, reveling in the forbidden thrill of wearing his aunt's intimate garments. Feeling emboldened, Max strutted around the room, admiring his reflection in the mirror. The soft lace against his skin sent shivers of pleasure down his spine. He felt a surge of arousal unlike anything he had experienced before. Just as he was about to push the boundaries even further, the sound of footsteps approaching the bedroom made him freeze in place. Aunt Olivia's voice called out, "Max, is that you?" Panic surged through him as he scrambled to remove the lingerie and hastily put his own clothes back on. Aunt Olivia entered the room, her bleary eyes widening in surprise at the sight before her. "What on earth are you doing, Max?" she exclaimed, her voice a mix of confusion and amusement. Max stammered out an excuse, cheeks burning with embarrassment. Aunt Olivia's initial shock faded into a knowing smile. Well, it seems like someone has been having a little fun in my lingerie," she said with a twinkle in her eye. Max's heart raced with a heady mix of fear and excitement. He didn't know what Aunt Olivia's reaction would be, but he was about to find out. Aunt Olivia's gaze lingered on Max, a mixture of amusement and something else flickering in her eyes. She took a step closer, her hand reaching out to touch the lace of the bra peeking out from under his shirt. "You have quite the adventurous spirit, don't you, Max?" she murmured, her voice low and husky. Max's heart pounded in his chest, unsure of what was happening but unable to tear his gaze away from his aunt's piercing eyes. Aunt Olivia's fingers traced the outline of the lace, sending shivers down Max's spine. Her touch was electrifying, igniting a fire within him that he had never felt before. In that moment, the air between them crackled with tension, a silent understanding passing between them. Without a word, Aunt Olivia slowly began to unbutton Max's shirt, revealing the lace bra he wore underneath. Max's breath caught in his throat as she ran her hands over his chest, her touch sending waves of desire through him. "You're playing a dangerous game, Max," Aunt Olivia whispered, her voice a seductive purr. Max could only nod in response, his body trembling with anticipation. With a sudden boldness, Aunt Olivia pressed her lips to Max's, a soft and lingering kiss that sent shockwaves through him. Their bodies moved together in a dance of desire, each touch igniting a flame that threatened to consume them both. As they tumbled onto the bed, passion flared between them, the boundaries of propriety fading away in the heat of the moment. Max lost himself in the sensation of Aunt Olivia's hands on his skin, her breath hot against his ear as she whispered words of longing and desire. In that forbidden embrace, Max discovered a side of himself he never knew existed, a hunger for pleasure, a thirst for the forbidden, and a connection with Aunt Olivia that transcended all boundaries. As they surrendered to the passion that consumed them, they knew that this weekend was the best one ever. If you enjoy this story and want to show your support, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Also, for every comment with 69, you could have a chance to video chat with me. Thanks for your time.